This lesson is about numbers and specifically ordinal numbers. When you say first, second, third, we have Dutch words for that and you will learn them in this lesson. Hallo lieve vrienden. So ordinal numbers are numbers that are in order, right? So you are naming a sequential order. If you come first, if you come second, etc. We have Dutch words for that, and you will learn every one of them in this lesson, so you will never go wrong. So you've already learned how to count in Dutch, right? I have a lesson about that. So if you're not sure about that, please rewatch that lesson and then come back to this one, because this expands on that. So number one is één, but if you are first, you will say eerste. So I was first, ik was de eerste. Then second is tweede, then derde, vierde, vijfde, zesde, zevende, achtste, negende, tiende. So if you have listened closely, there are two of these 10 that ended with STE. That was eerste and achtste. And all the other ones just had a DE after the word. So tweede, derde, vierde, right? So there are just a few numbers that get STE. From the 1 to 10, it's only the 1 and the 8, right? Also in this list of 1 to 10, there's also something funny happening with 1 and 3, because the number 1 is één, but the ordinal number is eerste, right? Één becomes eerste. And the 3 is drie in Dutch, and that becomes derde. So I was third, ik was de derde. And all the other ones in this list of 1 to 10, it's just the original number and then DE after it, or STE if it's the 8, right? So vijfde, zesde, zevende, right? So let's go on. Elfde, twaalfde, dertiende, veertiende, vijftiende, zestiende, zeventiende, achttiende, negentiende, twintigste. So that last one was the outlier, right? Because all the other ones had DE at the end, and then we suddenly had twintigste. So remember, every number that you can divide by 10 ends with tig, T-I-G, right? So, and it's also used in an expression. If you say to someone, I have asked you this for internal number of times, you will say, ik heb het je al 10 keer gevraagd. So tig refers to numbers that end with tig. So that's 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. Then above the 20th, that is 20ste, 21ste, 22ste, 23ste, etc. It always ends with STE because the word every time ends with tig. So you add the STE to make it an ordinal number. Then we arrive at 100. That is 100. And the ordinal number is honderdste. And then after that, if you would say the 111th, that is 111de. 120th, 120ste. Right, so let's move on to 1000, that is 1000, and then you get duizendste. So how do we use these ordinal numbers in sentences, right? I already named some examples where you came in second, third. Ik ben tweede, ik ben derde geworden. I became second or third. But there are also other examples, like we use it for age. At the certain age that something is happening. For instance, I'm going on my pension at 65. In Dutch that is, ik ga op mijn 65ste met pensioen. So that is how we use these ordinal numbers as well. And also, if you are naming a list, right? So you will say in English, first, second, third. But in Dutch, you will say ten eerste, ten tweede, ten derde. So if someone asks, can you name what's good about this? Kun je zeggen wat hier goed aan was? Well, ten eerste, it looks good. Het ziet er goed uit. Ten tweede, it smells good. Het ruikt lekker. Ten derde, it's easy to use. Het is makkelijk te gebruiken. Right? So you can use that to name a list. Okay, so this was the theory. Please re-listen this lesson, practice, and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next lesson.